My story begins with a quote that later became the basis of my pedagogy, before I even knew what that meant. Guide the child, salvage the old. Found etched on a park bench in San Francisco's Golden Gate Park. It was to honor a San Francisco public school teacher for her years of service. Little did I know then that I would end up teaching for this very school district. Fortuitous? But for how I got there, we must rewind to my birthplace, New Jersey. Freehold, New Jersey, a suburb of New York City, and home of the boss, Bruce Springsteen. And yes, some of the best pizza in the world. This is a childhood favorite. If you ever find yourself down on the Jersey Shore in Bradley Beach, New Jersey, check out Vic's. From there, I spread my wings and went to college in Indiana. With a degree in journalism and interest in working in television production, I hit the road and moved to Wisconsin. Madison, Wisconsin, where I was fortunate to find work in public television. First as a researcher for a news magazine called the Wisconsin Magazine, and then later for a nationally syndicated show called the New Tech Times, a show about new tech innovations. There I got to produce a number of segments. Amazing experience that compelled me to pursue my own independent TV work. So once again, I was on the move. This time, to the Twin Cities of Minneapolis, St. Paul, home of Prince. There I got involved in local cable TV, producing a variety of work, but also where my teaching career began. To support myself, I worked as a computer teacher for an after-school program and learned quickly that teaching was like producing a TV show, but way better. While I loved it all, the harsh winters were no bowl of cherries, and the warmer climes of California beckoned me. Los Angeles, of course, where I quickly found gigs in the entertainment industry, working for network TV and cable programs in a variety of capacities. However, teaching was still at the forefront of my mind. And as we say about the industry, I had enough and pursued education again, this time starting with another after-school program, LA's Best, while simultaneously becoming a computer teacher for a K-8 school in the Koreatown district of Los Angeles. This work fueled my desire to become a full-fledged certificated teacher and chose Antioch University for its emphasis on social justice action and principles, which still has an impact on me today. I was hired by the Los Angeles Unified School District, where I first taught 4th grade at MLK Junior Elementary School. Every day I stepped over that threshold, I bowed and honored that hero of mine, and knew full well the crucial role I played and the impact I could have on the lives of the students I served. And together, we also got to experience history in the making with the election of Barack Obama. Those were heady days until major budget cuts ruled the day, along with 6,000 other teachers who were low on the seniority ladder. I was laid off. With opportunities just north of me in the Bay Area, I was on the road again. in San Francisco, where I taught for the San Francisco Unified School District, first as a tech teacher, and later for 7 years as a 5th grade teacher. Our classrooms were fully inclusive, and we practiced restorative justice and really so much more. At the same time, I pursued my Master's of Ed in online teaching and learning. Who knew how important this degree would be so shortly after graduating? So why did I leave? Give up tenure, California, and move to New York City? Simple. When your fully functioning, enabled, and remarkable 90-year-old parents ask you to, you listen. A few years later, I am subbing with the NYC DOE. This year, while I have the joy of teaching at PS33 in a long-term situation, and despite the mask, I am breathing. Thank you, PS33.